This is the second part of the special edition with the food bank mission back near the Grand Palace. Last night I thought long and hard about what I might do about that scenario that I was talking about, helping those people. It was raining this afternoon, so I didn't get to that area again. And after I filmed, the camera stopped rolling. Remember that fellow? It is on this, I've stitched these videos together, but that fellow that was having a disagreement with the other guy across the road, well, that turned a little bit sour. So after the camera stopped rolling, I stayed around for a little while, and I was just checking out a bit more of what was going on and seeing how that line was progressing. And the aggressor, which was the alcoholic guy, he decided to have another go. So he chased after that fellow. The fellow that was running away dropped his bag, and the other guy kept running up the road after him. And when he came back towards me, I'm looking like this, I'm sort of going, what's going on there? And I seen something in his hand, and straight away I knew what it was. It was he had a damn knife. And I thought, wow, I've got to get out of this place. Don't know what's going to happen. And the other guy kept coming back because he dropped his bag. So I thought, this is going to go south real quick. So I just basically packed up and moved on. I ended up going over to Khao San Road. So long story short, I thought for a long time, even when I was on Khao San Road, I thought about this whole scenario, and I thought, I can't help 500 people in that line. You know, you've seen how many people were there. There were hundreds of people, and there's no way if I try to offer an add-on to their meal that that I'd be able to support enough people. I thought, what if we get to like the 50th person and we pull up the shop and leave? Number 51 and the other 400 behind would be thinking, well, what the hell's happened? So I thought, I don't think that's going to work. Maybe I'd be best off just seeing people on the street individually, getting their story, giving them some food, drink, having a bit of a chat. It's handy if they can speak a bit of English, and just seeing what they're all about, you know, just casually talking to them, rather than trying to help the masses of 500. It sounds great, and if the funds were there, I'd certainly do it. I'd just roll in, I'd just speak to the coordinators and work with them and add on a little bit to what they already get. Now, oh God, don't tell me we've got another disagreement going on. There's never a dull moment. So, what do you think about that idea? Like, I'm on the fence. There's two sides to the story and how it could go. It could work really well, or it could go really shit. And if it goes really shit, that's not going to be. It's not going to be a good look, and I'm going to feel a bit embarrassed. So I think helping individually for a start until we get to the point where the funds are great enough that we can actually help more people. It's probably pointless going in with a few thousand baht and trying to satisfy 500 people. It's probably, it was good up here, but having said that, it is an approach that I want to take down the line. It's just the support. We get a bit of support from the viewer. We get the extra made up from YouTube revenue, which no doubt will come at some stage, eventually. I'll become popular. Not Mr. Beast popular, but popular. We never know. I might be the Mr. Beast of Australia. You just never know. You never know what might happen. Aussies have done great things. Really great things. There's some great talent come out of Australia. good singers and good actors, and good people like me. But yeah, it took me a little while to think about it, mostly when I was walking down Khao San Road last night, and I thought that the individual approach is probably better, and I think it probably is, at least for the start. Today I helped a couple of people, not a big deal. A few people, remember there was that the school kids and a couple of buskers and things, so they're always around. So I'm always going to give them hello, hello, hello world. Yeah, so they're always around. So I think that's probably the approach. Hello. Hello. Good stuff. Beauty. We're going to be rich. We're going to be... Hey, here we go. Another one. Hello. Good stuff. Alrighty, I told you I'd be famous. I said I'd be famous one day. I've had people taking photos of me all day long. No, that's a true story. One guy came up to me. We're way off track, but it doesn't matter. I'll slip this into the video as well. So we'll just make that special edition a little bit more of a special edition. So today I had a fellow come up to me when I was doing the MBK story, and
I can take picture.
yes, hello. We've got another one. Let's go.
Hello.
Hello.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
no worries.
Thank you.
Hello. Another one you want? Here we go. Hello. Good stuff. See you later. So over in MBK, a guy came up to me. See what I mean about how popular I am? Crikey, why didn't this happen 2 weeks ago? But a guy came up to me in MBK. He was a YouTuber, very famous. Came up to me and he loved, see that shirt? See that shirt? Hang on, no, it's best this way. See the shirt? So it's on the front and the back. That's my logo with my QR code. Goes directly to our YouTube channel. He spotted me straight away and he knew I was a YouTuber, and he sort of followed me for a bit. I was watching him and I thought, I know you're a YouTuber, I know you're famous. And I was zigzagging and he was sort of in front and then he was behind, and then the next minute he came up from behind and he said, hello. He said, is that your shirt? Is that you on the shirt? And I said, yeah, mate, yeah, that's me. And he said, wow. He said, I've never seen anything like it. He said, is that QR code goes to what, YouTube? And I said, yeah. He said, I've never seen anything like it, mate. He said, it's bloody brilliant. He said, can I take a photo? I said, absolutely. Take a photo, go for it. So he clicked off a couple of photos. He said, good stuff. He said, I've got to fly, otherwise I'd have a chat. He said, I'm going live in 3 minutes. So he ran off quickly to grab a drink, and then he went to go live in 3 minutes over at MBK. And he was an English person with a very famous YouTube channel. I couldn't catch the actual name. He did tell me, is it something, no, his name is Rob. So Rob, if you're watching, just chuck it down in the comments what your channel name is. I do remember you, that's who I'm talking about. Rob from Great Britain, UK, England, somewhere around there. I don't know exactly. It wasn't a long enough chat. You liked it, good stuff, I love it. This is my design, and it was my idea. I'll come up with this so that people can click it with their camera and it'll go straight to our YouTube channel. Got all the stickers made up. Another brilliant idea. A few YouTubers do that. I've seen a couple anyway. But I like good ideas. I like innovation and technology, and I love to do this sort of thing. People are looking everywhere around. They're all hovering around. I can see them all looking. They're taking photos from everywhere. I'm going to be a superstar by the time I've finished in the Philippines. I tell you, absolute superstar. You watch, it'll blow up. We're going to do a really good job in the Philippines. Going to help out a lot of people. There's a lot of people that deserve and need some support. So on a really serious note, we'll probably wrap this one up in very shortly. This is the special edition version of the food bank mission from over near the Grand Palace. I'm not sure what that area is actually called, but it's in that vicinity. You'll see it. Obviously, you've already watched it because it's on the same video. I've got to wrap my head around. I'm doing a two-part, but I'm putting them together. It was just that the reason why I'm doing it over 2 nights is because I was going to go back there tonight, as I said from last night and just earlier, but it was raining and I thought, well, A, it's raining and they may not be lined up in the rain. I don't know what the situation is in the rain. And B, not that I was scared, it just gave me a funny feeling. I had a funny vibe about the whole place after that aggressive situation with that drunk fella. Initially, it wasn't too bad until he had another go, and then it went to shit. And I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I thought there's something in his hand. He was walking along, and it was like down here. And I knew straight away it was a bloody knife. And I thought, oh no, I backed away, like I'm backing away, I'm going like this. And there's all people there and they're watching what's going on. But they're sort of just minding their own business. They're not really, they don't want to get involved. They don't want to get involved in it. And I thought, wow, back in Australia, we'd be on to 000 straight away. Certainly I would. I'd be ringing the police straight away. With the situations we've had in New South Wales and Sydney lately, I'd definitely be onto the police. Police would be there within a jiffy, I tell you. Back home, you tell them there's a man with a knife in the street, and there'll be 20 cop cars there with about 60 police officers within 45 seconds. But no one seemed to really care about it. They could see what this guy was doing and what he was up to and what he had, but they weren't fazed. So I don't know, maybe it's not that big of a deal to them. It was a little bit of a big deal to me, just because of the recent things that have been happening in Sydney. I don't want to go into it too much, and I don't want to make it controversial or get banned or blocked or people report it because of what I'm reporting on. But if you know New South Wales and Sydney and what's been happening over the last few weeks, we've had some really bad incidents happen with a lot of unfortunate people losing their lives. It seemed to be a spate that happened in a spate of about 3 lots over only a short time of about a week, which is not a normal occurrence for Sydney at all. Usually it's relatively safe and we don't have this sort of thing happening, but it did happen, and it happened in multiple occasions. Without saying what it is, you've got the message of what's going on. When I say this fella had a knife, we had 3 lots within 4 days, with multiple people losing their lives. One incident alone, if the count is correct as of today, it was 7 people lost their lives, and that's tragic, absolutely tragic. 7 people, and then the offender was he was taken from the planet by the police bullets. So they did their job. That was a very brave female police officer, a inspector, and she's been hailed a hero. I've kind of gotten off track only because I was speaking about that offender over there, or that aggressor, who sort of turned me off a little bit from the area, that's all. Not really from the mission and what was happening, but more so just from that particular area. But I think if it was not raining, I would have headed back over there just to wrap it up in that location. But having said all of that, I think moving forward from Bangkok to Manila tomorrow, and then I think it's 6 days in Manila, and then where do I go from there? I go down to Palawan, down to the El Nido area. I'm there for a few nights. Then I move across to Cebu in central Philippines, and then down to Davao City. So 3 weeks, not 4, 3 in total, and then fly back out of Davao to Singapore, stay overnight in Singapore, and then back to Sydney. So it's been a big 5 weeks, and this is the end of the Thailand journey. 2 weeks in Thailand, 16 nights. It's been amazing, had a blast. Met a few of the locals, very friendly. There's a few people hanging around here. They know I'm a celebrity. They think I'm Mr. Beast with a beard. They do. They come up to me, they all want photos. They'll be wanting me to sign their passports next. But no, it's all good. It's good. Eventually it'll be for real. And people will go, look at that. That's Mr. Donator. Yeah. We'll just go by Lee. What is Mr. Beast? Mr. Beast is Jimmy. His name's Jimmy, but most people just call him Mr. Beast. I mean, I don't even know how many people really know it's Jimmy. They do call him Jimmy though in his vids. So we'll wrap it up in a sec. There goes a tuk-tuk, noisy tuk-tuk, souped up. But I've had a blast. I've had an absolute blast. It's been a great 16 nights. Absolute blast. Just cruising around the streets all day, all night. I've been out. Today's no exception. I woke up, shower, get the camera gear in, off I go. Generally I'm out walking, so I'll start off by walking, walk all around, do this massive loop all around Bangkok and everywhere. Tonight I was, when it was raining, I thought, oh no, am I going to walk all the way over to Chinatown or catch a bus? I stood in the bus stop for a while, and then I waited for a while, waited. No bus number came that I needed. So I thought, well, bugger it. I'm just going to walk down to Samyan station, down to the metro. So I walked down to the metro, about a 20-minute walk, slipped in through one of the shopping centres, got some aircon, and caught the metro into Wat Man Kon, I think it's called, something like that. Pronunciations are always wrong with me, but over here at Chinatown, that's where it is. And that's about it for this one. That wraps up the special edition. You kind of get the message of what we've seen there, where we're going to go moving forward. If you agree, let me know. If you don't agree, let me know. If you have an idea, let me know. Let me know anything. Anything and everything, I'm open to it. If you have better ideas or any idea on how I should move forward, at least we're going into the Philippines and thereafter. Hopefully after the Philippines we should be at a point where some sort of revenue might be coming in and some donations may also be coming in. So until then, remember, be safe, smile, love your mum, and we'll see you in the next one. Ta-da!
City lights so bright, Bangkok's neon night. Tuk-tuks zooming by, feels like I can fly. Temples touch the sky, golden Buddha's high. Street food tastes so sweet, dancing in the heat. Bangkok, I love you, but now I've got to go. Off to Manila, time to start the show. River boats and dreams, life is better than it seems. Markets bustling loud, within the crowd. Manila waits for me, a new city to see. Hearts wave goodbye, but I'm ready to try. Bangkok, I love you, but now I've got to go. Off to Manila, time to start the show. Manila waits for me, a new city to see. Hearts wave goodbye, but I'm ready to try. Bangkok, I love